Your clothes. Give them to me.
Terminated fucker.
It almost makes you wonder what Sarah Connor would do to the modern day feminists if she got her hands on them. Hello everyone, it's me, War Jones Fire. Welcome to the channel tonight, welcome to the broadcast. So I'd like to bring out some news that the building that everybody's been talking about, Cern, today had an emergency shutdown because apparently one beam was not active. Okay, what's clearly going on here is God once again pulling a spark plug out of the machine. And I know you all keep thinking that God doesn't intervene and God is not doing this stuff. You don't understand that the devil is making these people take part in this machine, so God is interfering. But all you see is humanity doing stuff. You don't see behind the curtain, behind who's really, who's really pulling the strings around here. Anyways, it was just a matter of time that CERN once again shut down. It got very cocky and very arrogant that it was going to be working properly and all this, and here it is again shut down. So breaking news today on September 1st is that Cern, once again, this piece of crap machine that everybody seems to be getting together to try to open up some bottomless pit to hell, has broken down. Praise the Lord. So, I really don't have much to say again today. I was just coming out here basically talking about Cern. I hope you enjoyed the video this now of the Terminator song. It's from E-Rock. You should also go subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of great songs. He puts a lot of work into his music, and I think he's really terrific. Like I said, I don't really have much to talk about today. I haven't really done that much news reading today. As a matter of fact, it's been one of those healing days where you just sleep your whole day away, which I've done today. I mean, I woke up today at 5 p.m. Quite shocked that it was actually 5 p.m. that I woke up at. Anyways, I don't have the latest news. I'm realizing now that America is finally catching on, thanks to Planned Parenthood, that there is evil out there, which is about time, because we Christians, everything that you're going through right now, we Christians have already been warning you about for like 25 years, 30 years already. We've been saying, hey, this is bad. And now because the mass media brings it out, you're all like, oh yeah, this is bad, this is bad. Even though the Christians that you've been persecuting and hate have been telling you this already for centuries. Decades. It just seems like it's been going on forever. And we've been warning you all because we already know about abortion being bad. We already know the works what the devil does. You're all just catching up to what we already know. But instead of listening to us, you still want to act like you know more than we do. We know more than you do. We have read our books. We do not have a lack of faith. We are not the ones that are going around, oh, we don't understand what's going on. A Christian always understands at every moment, given day, any time, what is truly going on. We see behind the screen. There are two realities here, folks. You can either look at the reality as being painted for you, the one where everything is all rosy and colorful, or you can see the smokestacks like we see. See the writing on the wall. I guess when I was a little kid, I was very lucky. And this is something I want to talk about with all my viewers right now. I've come across it time and time and time again, and I think it's very fascinating and it should be brought out. It's this seed that's been planted. I've noticed with many people today, they grow up saying that they know who God is, what the Bible's all about. What I've come to realize is that they have the seed planted inside of them by their parents. But the seed is dormant until it is awoken by an average Christian later on in life. But the reason why they hate God right now is because the seed is growing inside of them while they don't understand what's going on. So they're rejecting their own seed. They want to get rid of the seed that's been implanted in them. You can't get rid of a seed. You can't really get rid of the tree that's growing inside of you. It's going to grow no matter what. You might as well accept the growth and accept it and welcome it into your life so it becomes a mighty oak tree. So again, I've noticed that a lot of people around the age of 30 right now say they don't know much about God. But when you ask them about Noah's Ark, or you ask them about baby Jesus in the manger and all that, they have a little bit of a clue here and there. And you ask them why, and they go, oh, their parents taught them. As a Christian, we know that when you play, you can come across somebody that says they want to be with God. So you say, okay, say a prayer with me. So you say a prayer with them. That's the seed being planted inside the person. The seed of the Christianity, the seed of faith, the seed of hope, the seed of God. Over years of relationship with God, it grows into a mighty tree. One where you are no longer a part of this planet, but you are living here, but you're not really taking part of this planet. You're just here voluntarily to try to help the world see what they're not seeing. Christians do not belong to this planet whatsoever. And many times I hear people say to me, oh, I don't belong to this planet whatsoever. It's because you're a dormant Christian. You had a seed planted inside of you as a child that awoken you to the reality that's all around you, and you feel powerless to stop it. The reason why you feel powerless is because your tree hasn't grown. Allow it to grow. Allow it to blossom. Understand that you do have that seed inside of you. I keep coming across it time and time again. People telling me, I don't know much about the Bible, but I know this and this and this. And I was like, well, how did you know that? My parents taught me. Well, then clearly the parents put the seed inside of you. You're all being misled by believing that the deeds that happen on earth are happening by the hand of man. They're not happening by the hand of man. They're happening through the hand of man. But the deeds themselves are coming from a lot different power, a lot of different other spirits. I know you look at the world and you see Jerusalem attacking Palestine and you go, why there's got to be war? Because there's evil spirits pushing for this war. This is why the Bible is coming true. This is no matter how hard humanity tries to fight things off, it's still going to happen. For it is written, so it shall be done. As a matter of fact, the harder humanity pushes away from it, the more they just prophesize to it. There are many things in the Bible people thought that would be completely impossible, but thanks to human rebellion, actually came out to happen. Such as the establishment of the Israeli state in, 1947? I mean, talk about like the book of Daniel. Daniel even says too that there's going to be a new world order. And come on, that's 3,000 years ago. And people have been laughing and mocking about it, and here it is. You are living in the new... Everybody keeps thinking, oh, the new world order is coming. It's already here. You're living in it now. When you have... okay. Everybody's focused on the new world order. The three things. The religion, the money, and the language. But you don't understand that it's a world order, so it's a different change in everything. That's why marriage is going off the table right now, because it's a change in the order. No longer man and woman supporting each other. Now it's just man and woman off against each other. That's a switch. That's a change. Instead of having children and being prosperous, they're murdering off their children for money. That's a change. Instead of men being masculine beings, they're being beaten down and told that they're useless. Instead of in the 50s where they were powerful and very useful. That's a change. Your government has gone from leadership to protecting the nation to nanny states protecting all of you. That's a change. You're living in a swamp now, and you should be fighting the swamp, but instead of fighting the swamp, you'd rather go with it because it makes you some money. It helps you out. It's easier to be evil than it is to be nice and good. And what does the Bible say? Woe to those that call evil good and good evil. And that's exactly the era we're living in right now. And there's going to be a punishment for that. And the punishment is already here. People don't want to see the punishment. Yet, I'm saying that in the next 27 days, you can set your clock to it, there's going to be a hell breaking loose on earth in the next 27 days. And hit Elul 29, which is the 29th of September, there's going to be a drastic change. We do not know if it's going to be for the better or for the worse, but it's probably going to be for the worse. But there is a chance for rejuvenation. This is the 50th year, the Jubilee. This is going to be the Shemitah stuff. So, at the end of the Jubilee, it always went two ways. It can go good or bad. It would either go really extremely bad or extremely good. Let's hope for a rejuvenation instead of a destruction. But if America continues down the road of we don't need God, we're going to rebel against Him, we're going to keep going against Him, then you're damning yourselves. America, you are damning yourselves. Haven't you noticed that the rest of the world doesn't have these race riots right now? Italy doesn't have these race riots. Holland doesn't have the race riots. Belgium doesn't have the race riots. France doesn't have them. Australia doesn't have them. Austria doesn't have them. Poland doesn't have them. Germany, Norway, Sweden, you name it, Finland. Wherever you want to look at, there's no race riots going on. Only in the United States right now, where race riots are needed to bring in a global army to come in there and wipe you all out. Because when your government finally gets scared enough of you all from rebelling against them, because, hey, you're not evil like they are, they're going to call in the United Nations and bring in the FEMA camps, which is already all surrounded around you. Only thing that needs to happen is the order to be given. But the only way they can give the order is when America becomes completely out of hand. Too many riots, too much looting, too much destruction. Then the government's going to step up and say, okay, we're going to bring in a United Nations military, we're going to wipe you all out, put you all in FEMA camps. That's going to happen if you do not repent to God today. This is War Drums Fire. See you all later. Have a good day. Take care.